Go ahead.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Tim Stewart. I am Coach Papa. I'm here today with,
Deacon Mark Kinnair.
and we're looking at a new way of bringing the announcements to you so that we can get everybody on the same sheet throughout the entire organization. Those who show up in person, those of you who are watching online. So what's going to happen is we're going to go talk about the readings a little bit. We're going to go into the announcements and kind of break them down, and I think maybe you'll enjoy this. So Mark, why don't we jump right into the readings a little bit and talk about the theme for the weekend?
Sure, thanks, Tim. Our message for the week, this Sunday, the 18th Sunday in Ordinary Time, is You Satisfy the Hungry Heart. It's a wonderful set and group of readings that we've got this weekend. It starts out from the book of Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah, and we hear these wonderful words come from the mouth of God. It starts out and says, all you who are thirsty, come to the water. And we know that God is the living water that gives our lives purpose and meaning and sustenance. That's the theme this week, is that God and only God can satisfy the hungry heart. And it picks up in Matthew's gospel today with the story of the multiplication of loaves and fishes. And we hear this wonderful story today. Jesus sitting down with thousands of people, of his followers, and yearning for meaning, for the word of God, to hear what Jesus has to share with them. And Jesus teaches them a really important lesson in that in the giving of the bread and the fishes, we understand that God is satisfying us in bringing purpose and meaning to our lives and satisfies our hungry hearts. But interestingly, part of today's gospel, I think, that gets overlooked a little bit, is in the fact that when the disciples went to Jesus and said, the people are hungry, and we need to send them away so they can get something to eat. And Jesus looks to his disciples and says, no, that's not what you're going to do. You're going to feed them. And that's in that kind of sense of Jesus sending forth his disciples in giving them mission and purpose. And it's in the act of feeding those people that the disciples find that meaning of how important it is to not only satisfying our hearts in giving our lives purpose and meaning, that it really means that we in turn have to go out and satisfy the hungry hearts of other people and helping other people. And it's in those simple acts of helping people who are hungry, helping the elderly, and helping the sick, in taking care of the children, and looking after the elderly in our communities. It's in those simple acts that we really find that purpose and meaning. So that's kind of what I took away, Tim. What did you think?
Mark, there's one more piece, I think, for me at least. The reason Jesus went out here is he had just found out about St. John the Baptist dying.
Right.
So Jesus, he wasn't in a good mood. He was grieving. He wanted to be alone. And he wanted to go out in the desert, and the people wouldn't let him be alone. And he had a choice. He could have turned around and walked away. And so many of us today in this pandemic, I think that's sending a message, because it's difficult in what's going on. It would be really easy to walk away. But I'm so proud of this church family here at Holy Apostles, because they haven't walked away. Even through our grieving and our lockdown, we have stepped up to the plate and done so many amazing things. So this is, I think it's a great weekend to really pick up on a few messages from the gospel.
Yeah, absolutely. So the theme this week, the message is You Satisfy the Hungry Heart. We hope you've gotten something out of our short reflection on today's readings, and hope you have a wonderful Mass. We do have a few announcements.
That feeds right into the first announcement.
Yeah, absolutely.
The food truck distribution.
Right.
You feed the hungry heart. That's been going on every Wednesday night here at 5 p.m. Now there's two sides to the food truck distribution. Say that 3 times fast. And that is those who volunteer their time to help sort it and prepare it to hand it out, and those who are in need. And we need help at both areas. So if you know somebody, a family that's in need, make sure they know about what's going on here at Holy Apostles on Wednesday night. And if you're looking for a place to time, talent, and treasure to put some of your talent in, that would be a great place. Also, this weekend, you can get your cow raffle tickets. Now, I'm from Nebraska. I grew up raising cattle. There is nothing like fresh butchered beef. You just can't buy it in a store. You can't get it anywhere. The cow raffle tickets, you can either get them when you attend Mass, if you do in person, or you can purchase them online by going to the registration page on the Church of Holy Apostles website. They're $20 per square. There's 169 squares going out. There's 4 quarters of beef going on, so you have a pretty good chance of walking away with some good fresh beef. Also, the cash raffle tickets will be available online or physically at the after masses at the church. And the cash raffle ticket, the prizes, first prize is a $5,000 prize, and who couldn't use that today? Second prize, $2,500. Third prize, $1,000. Fourth and fifth prize, $500. Sixth through 10th prize, $100. So it's an opportunity to just help out the family, or maybe you want to donate it back when you're wedding, whatever you do with it, it's your call. But those are 1 ticket for $5 or 5 tickets for $20.
Sign me up.
So I've already have. I was one of the first ones. You're up.
We've also got a wonderful opportunity coming up in about a week. It's a week from Sunday, and it's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon here at church. And it's a great chance for everybody to come together in person or to join online. And it's a moment, an afternoon of reflection. And the title of it, we've titled the reflection time is called One Storm, Many Boats. Father Paul and the team have put a lot of time, effort, and energy trying to find ways that we can come together as a community and share in a safe environment, in a safe way, our hopes and some of our frustrations that we're dealing with right now, some of our sorrows, and some of the joys and blessings that we found over the last several months. It's an opportunity for us to, again, come together and in that sharing, realize that in community, we're better and stronger together. And hopefully we all can encourage each other and learn something along the way, and leave feeling refreshed and renewed. And we're really hopeful and thinking that it's going to be a wonderful day of reflection. So we encourage everyone in the parish to participate. And again, you can be here in person at 2 o'clock, or feel free to join online. And there's more information about the Day of Reflection as well online at tcoh.org. So please, if you avail yourself to that, take a look on the website to get a little bit more information, or look in the bulletin as well. Another note that we want to remind everybody of is that Family Faith Formation registration is open right now, and that we're going to this year have 2 different options and ways that we're going to do Family Faith Formation. We're going to do it in person and online as well. So we're trying to make it available and convenient for all the families in the parish. There's more information about that as well on the website and in the bulletin as well this week. We also have something, Tim, that you want to talk about this tax credit that's available that we learned about today?
Yes, this tax credit. One of the wonderful things about the Catholic Church and being here is the opportunity to educate our children in a Catholic-rich environment. And I think it's very important for some families, but some families just can't quite afford the tuition these days. So there's a program coming out on August 5th. It's called Help a Montana Kid and Get a 75% tax credit. What we're looking at is investing in these children, investing in the future of our community, and getting a tax credit back for doing that. You can attend in person, just like all of these programs, or online. The announcements and the way to do that will be on the tcoha.org website. It's very important that we realize and support those young people who have the opportunity for a Catholic education. I grew up in western Nebraska in a small town. There wasn't a Catholic education available to us out there. But we raised our children in the Catholic system. My wife is a product of the Catholic education system. And it pays off, and we need our young people today more than ever. So August 5th, 2020, at Montini for the in-person event, or online. You'll see more information by going to the Holy Apostles website.
And last but not least,
Wow,
don't
one
forget,
more thing.
don't forget, please text your to 84321. That's again, don't forget to text to 84321 to give and to donate to the parish. We can't do this without your support each and every week and your generosity. So thank you again for your continued contributions and sacrifices that you make on behalf of the church every single week.
These announcements really fit into 3 T's: time, talent, and treasure. By listening to them and by participating in them, you can do that. I've got one quick question to close out today. 3 frogs are sitting on a log, Mark, and one decides to jump off. How many are left?
I'll take the obvious answer, Tim. 2.
No, there are still 3 frogs left because they only decided to do it. They never took action. Taking action is where it counts. So as you hear these announcements, please take action and participate in at least one of them throughout the course of the coming weeks. Thank you so much.
Amen. God bless everybody. Have a great Mass.
God bless.